Hello everyone, and welcome to the second part in my Python for Beginners tutorial series. In this video, we are going to see how we can display stuff on the console window. To get started, I have VS Code open here and I'm just going to create a new file. Choose text file if you get this, and then I'm going to go to File, Save. Now you can save this wherever you like. I'm going to save it on my desktop as hello.py. The .py is important. It basically tells our computer and Python that this is a Python file. I'm going to save it, and now in my file I'm going to type in print and open close parentheses, and then inside the parentheses I'm going to type in hello world inside double quotation marks. So once we have this, I'm going to go to file, save. You can also use Ctrl S. And then I'm going to open up my command prompt. You can use the terminal as well. Right. Now my command prompt by default opens up in my account folder. Our file is stored on the desktop, so we need to change to the desktop. The way to do that is to type in cd space desktop and hit enter, and that takes me to the desktop. Now I can run the file. So I'll type in Python space my file name, which is hello.py. And when I hit enter, we get hello world. Congratulations, you've just executed your first Python program. So this Python hello.py, it's basically telling the Python interpreter to run the hello.py file. Now in the file we have one line of code which is print hello world. Print basically tells Python to write something, to show something on the console window. And since we are telling it to print hello world, it displays hello world. We can use print however many times as we like. So I can just have 3, 4, 500 of these here. And when I run this, Python's going to run each of them. You'll see that we have empty lines in the file here, but not in our program. That's because Python ignores all white space, so all these empty lines will be ignored. It's just going to worry about what's inside the quotation marks in the print. Let's try something. Let's try doing print 2 plus 2. And when I run this, you see we get 2 plus 2. So it does not really do the calculation and give us 4. It just displays 2 plus 2. The reason for that is these quotation marks. Basically these quotation marks tell Python to show this exactly as it is written. If I wanted to do the calculation 2 plus 2, then I would type that outside of the quotation marks. So something like this. And now when I run it, we get 4. And yep. Now we can also do something like this, print. So 2 plus 2 equals 2 plus 2. And when I run this bit of code, I get 2 plus 2 equals 4. So here what I've done is I've basically combined an expression inside quotation marks with an expression that's not in quotation marks. You can do that with the comma. So you can have one expression, comma, another expression. And with that you can have something like this, 2 plus 2 equals 4. You'll see that each print statement is printed on its own line. If you did not want to do that, if you wanted, let's say, this hello world to appear on the same line as the first one, then what I can do is, for my first print statement, I can do comma and equals and then empty quotation marks. And when I run that, we get hello world on the same line. Now you'll see that these two are scrunched in together. So let's say if I wanted a space here, then what I can do is just put a space in the end. Now when I run it, we get hello world space hello world. You can actually put whatever you like in this end here, and yeah, it's going to use whatever you type in as the separator between these two hello worlds. So in this case I typed in some gibberish, so that's why it's using that. So basically what the end does is it tells Python how to end this print statement. So by default, Python ends all print statements by moving the cursor to the next line. So it's going to display this and then move the cursor to the next line, which is why you were seeing hello world on two different lines earlier. It basically printed this, moved the cursor to the next line, so when the next print statement is executed, it prints on the second line, moves on the third line, then it prints the next one, and so on. By changing the end, we are telling print to end the line with something else. So in this case, it's ending with this gibberish. So what it essentially does is it prints hello world, then it puts the ending, whatever we gave it to end with, and then the next print statement basically prints out the second hello world, right? So that's how you can essentially tell Python not to move the cursor to the next line by using end. Now if we go back to what we printed earlier, you'll see that on this last line 2 + 2 = 4, there are two spaces after the equal signs, and that's because the comma actually puts in a space for us. So to get rid of that, we can essentially do this, remove the space from our quotation marks, and when we run it, you see that it's gone. Another thing you can do is, if I bring this back, I can actually just say comma SEP equals empty quotes, and now you'll see that we no longer have that second space. Once again, you can put whatever you like here, so I can just put like ... and you see we get ... So basically SEP tells Python what to use between the expressions before and after the comma. One thing to note, the end and the comma part needs to come after all these expressions, so it needs to be the last thing in your print statement, right? You can also combine these, so I can have sep and end, both of these together, as long as they appear as the last thing, as the last expressions in your print statement. Awesome. So one more thing before we end this video, I've used double quotes here, but in Python you can use either double or single quotes. So I could have also done this. So hello world in single quotes, and if I run this, we get hello world once again. Now it printed it on the same line as the 2 + 2 because of this end here, but that's okay. So yeah, in Python we can use either double or single quotes. You just need to ensure that you end with the one that you started out with, and good programming practice dictates that you stick to one. So you choose either double or single and use that throughout all your programs to be consistent. So consistency, that's good programming practice. Okay, cool. So that's all for this video. To recap, whenever you want to display something on the console, you use the print statement. You can use the end parameter. This is called a parameter. You can use the end parameter to say how the print statement ends. You can separate multiple expressions using the comma, and you can use either double or single quotes. That's all for today. Happy coding!